Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another journal episode, our second in 1.16. It's actually 1.16.1 now, as you can see, top left of your screen there. And I'm recording this episode with a bit of a difference. I'm actually filming an IRL video. Can't give away the exact nature of it. Might be on my channel, but it might be on another channel. If you're not subscribed to the Cakecore channel, it's well worth going and having a look there, and you might see the exact nature of what I'm doing. But to begin with this episode, I am going to show off what I've done in my storage room here. As you can see, I completely tore out the redstone that we had back here and the hoppers and the sorting system. I got rid of it. We don't need it anymore. We're not doing AFK fishing. We're beyond that. If we want to get treasure items from fishing, we need to actually work for it. We need to go and actually fish in an ocean, an area that's 5x5x4, and we need to just grind and grind and grind until we find it. No more of this AFK fishing. That is done. Times are changing in Minecraft, and we're going to change with it. And this is just one part of that change. So basically in place I've added a bunch of barrels, which is very useful because that makes up for the storage that I lost through conversion of chests to barrels, basically. So we've got a lot more storage, but we still keep the chests in the middle that are already full of various items. We could actually get rid of some of these. And you know what? I think I am, because chests do lag a wee bit more. We won't be able to get rid of all of them. Okay, it looks a little less uniform than it did before, but the important thing is we've got rid of, well, that's over a stack of chests and trap chests, and it'll be less laggy in this area now. Actually, we can go to the nether this way, because I have something to show off. As you can see, we are using old textures. Alright, new textures and old textures, but I'm not just using the old textures, I am using a custom modular pack. So after seeing the massive disparity between the old textures and the new textures in regard to some of the 1.16 changes, I decided that it was high time I included some of the new textures in my, I guess, my vanilla resource pack. Not the vanilla resource pack, but the one that I primarily use. Just missed a bunch of swings there. So as you can see, we do have the new netherrack texture. We've also got the new nether brick texture, because I kind of noticed a difference. It does look okay. Not too different. But we've also got the new nether... I was about to call it nether ore. It's not nether ore, it's quartz ore. We've got the new quartz ore texture. That's probably important, because it kind of blends in well with the surrounding netherrack. I like that. And there was one or two other textures, although they weren't massive. I tried to change the zombie piglin texture to the... how rude. Yeah, I tried to change this texture to the old zombie pigman one, but it didn't work. I think I would have to edit it a bit more. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't something I really, really wanted to change. The main one was the netherrack. But yeah, netherrack, nether brick. Oh, soul sand was the other one. We could have a look at it there. So we've got the new soul sand texture, which primarily because I thought it would blend better with the soul soil. But either way, I think we've done a smashing job. Kept a lot of the old textures and built in some of the new. In future, I might try to add more new textures, and maybe over time I'll just get used to the new textures and switch to them entirely. I mean, it's not a big deal. Like, if they removed the feature of the old textures, then I wouldn't cry about it, and I would just, you know, get on with it. But because they've given a choice, this is what I've opted to go for. It sounds like there's some guy hissing through the wall there. So we've got an itty-bitty problem along the village here. I've alluded to it before. Basically, I think there's more iron golems now than actual village. Well, they're not over here. There was more iron. Okay, yeah, look at this. Look at that. Look at this. I see some of the some of them are actually damaged, which implies they've been doing their job. I really hope we haven't lost too many villagers. I've been meaning to build another villager breeder at some point, like one that's closer to home. So we might get around to that at some point. But yeah, there are way too many iron golems. Now, as helpful as they are, I've figured out roughly where the zombies are coming from. mainly, well, up here. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm sure you can see where this is going. We need to get rid of these iron golems somehow, and I really can't think of a better way than throwing a shield, full diamond prot 4. We've got 1 health potion, a regeneration potion. We might need golden apples. Obviously, we're going to attack them one at a time. I'm not going to try and attack more than one. That would be rather daft. Yeah, we've only got strength 1, unfortunately. It will last 8 minutes, though. But I just wanted to get rid of the strength 1 because that is... that's what I had. And also, I don't know why I took my sword off my bar. That wasn't very smart. Oh, hey! That guy's holding out a poppy. How nice. That guy can live for now. Right, I think before we go any further, let's see what it's like. Can we block an entire attack? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, yeah, we can. Okay, this is going to be easy. Oh, whoa. Maybe not. Oh, no. Whoa, back off. Oh, no. No, I'm dead. I'm so dead. Oh, 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 run. So much for this is going to be easy. What? You already broke my shield? Did you see that? That was like, I've only killed about 4 iron golems and already my shield's gone. So I can't tell if the village looks better or worse with half slabs at the side. I mean, it sort of looks good, but I did it more out of necessity. So I saw a villager here and thought it was a raider for some reason. Like I saw the back of this and thought it was like the face of a raider. Anyway, we're back here to deal with our problem of too many iron golems. And I'm back armed. We've got a few totem of undying, just in case things go south. We've also got weakness potions. You know, potions aren't made use of a great deal. I think you get weakness 2. I don't know why I didn't get weakness 2, but whatever. So let's do a wee bit of an experiment then. Hello there. How much does he do? Oh, okay, 1.5. Yep, that's tough. That's tough. Right, let's throw that on him. Oh, wow. That is... Okay, yeah, it does weaken him a lot. I hate that door sound. Right. Let's try not hit anyone else. Oh, wow. And we're stuck. Or he's stuck. Yeah, weakness helps a lot against these guys. Wow. Yeah, weakness is fantastic. Right. So that's now our game plan. Also, I got some strength too, so that should help us slay them a bit faster. And of course, this is going to enable us to pick up some iron, since our iron farm broke. Well, the village is a lot more quiet now. Yeah, these guys are having trouble getting in. There are free beds here, although that's one less free bed now. That guy doesn't even want to sleep. He's trying to disturb everyone else. And now we're about to hear that really annoying door sound, where it's just a bunch of villagers going. I can't even do it, they're so good. They've got... Oh, okay, never mind. We missed one. Oh wow, ouch. Imagine if I died to the last one. So I've not found the one I created. Like, I thought the one I created would still be around here, but maybe not. Oh wait, there's another one? Oh, do they keep spawning? Oh, I bet you those guys... I bet you these guys have spawned. Yes, I think the spawn rate of these guys is so high that we're not going to be able to control the village, the number of iron golems, quite like we would hope. But it does... Oh, hang on a minute, what happened here? Oh, that's the no, it's not the cleric. Oh, it was a cleric. There used to be a cleric behind here, but not anymore. Yeah, well, we've got a bunch of villagers now, able to roam free. Oh, yeah, okay. It took me about 3 Minecraft days to complete that task. As you can see, my armor is well and truly gubbed. I had to repair it once, so this is after 2 rounds of armor, effectively. I never died. The weakness potions did sort of come in useful. And as you can see, this is the amount of iron we got. Almost 5 stacks. Manual iron farms, not a very good idea. And, did I just hear a zombie? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing out here? I mean, I don't mind if they're outside. To be honest, we should probably craft a few more outside just to like kind of deal with any that happen to be roaming about. So I can't mind if I've shown off this change. This originally was glass, now it's iron bars. Also, I've got some redstone because I believe, yeah, so they changed redstone back to how it was in alpha and beta, but you can right click on it to, yeah, change it back to how it was previously. But apparently that is the default for redstone, and that is just if you want to use it as decoration for like bloodstains or something like that. That's what I understand. Can you hang change from leaves? I doubt it. No, you can. Hello. Does that actually work? No, no, it doesn't. Yep. Yeah, you can definitely see us. Oh well. Okay, so we're back in the nether. I'm going to conduct a bit of an experiment. So I'm going to go AFK for an hour, and I'm going to collect as much gold as possible from the farm that we've built recently, and then we're going to turn that on its head, and I'm going to go searching for gold in the new nether chunks, and we'll see which is more effective. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand it's just way more convenient to sit AFK at a farm and just have pigmen die in front of you without having to do any effort. I get that, but this is more just for interest. And if it turns out that mining is more effective in the nether with more exposed gold ore, then I might do that a bit, because I do need a lot of gold for something that I'm doing. I think I mentioned that last episode. Anyway, yeah, let's get this up and running. Now I am going to have to, well, let's turn the sound down for starters because that piston's annoying. I'm going to have to manually kill baby pigmen every so often, but beyond that it will be largely AFK. And we're good, okay. Just to clarify, I have emptied all the chests below. There shouldn't be any gold there, and so we should get an accurate reading. Okay, so I went on for a wee bit more than an hour. It was more like an hour 20 minutes, but that's partly because I went out and I didn't have the chance to manually kill the baby pigmen that cannot be killed by my system. This is the final result. We got 9 gold ingots. Plus 4, but we'll just, or not 9 gold ingots, 9 stacks of gold ingots. That'll be kind of our base measurement, if you like. We'll be measuring our results against that. Alright, now I'm going to go to the new chunks, and we're going to see if I can match that score or better it. Alright, well that was pretty successful, and yeah, it was no contest. The manual gathering of gold easily won. As you can see, I got 18 stacks of gold ore instead of 9. I actually went for a lot shorter than I waited at the farm, so I would have got even more if I'd waited for longer. But yeah, it just goes to show that if you want a lot of gold quickly, then it's probably best to go looking for it. But obviously, it's more convenient to wait at a farm. You don't have to run around wasting like ender pearls or elytra durability or whatever. It's, yeah. Either way works, and obviously it's non-renewable this way, you know, digging it up, whereas from zombie pigmen it is renewable. So in my opinion, in conclusion, 6.5 a dozen. Right, I found a few of these, bastion, whatever they're called, remnants. So we're going to have a quick look at them. Of course there are loot chests. We're going to hopefully pick up some more loot. Oh, I did find an ancient debris just randomly below some of the gold ore I dug. So that was kind of cool. I don't actually know what part of the... Oh, hello. I don't remember this section. We've got some gold stuff. Ancient debris. We've got some more ancient debris. Gold sword. Gilded blackstone. We've got a lot of arrows. Bone blocks. We don't really need a lot of those. Crying obsidian. We've got almost... What's that? I was going to say we've almost got full gold, but we really don't. Seems like these guys have all got stuck. Here we go. Whoa! So I figured out these guys only seem to spawn in crimson forests. Whoa! Didn't mean to do that. My food's usually in that slot. Cool. Yeah, so we found that massive room now. It does seem a little different though. Maybe you do get different types, which would be cool. Bit of variation. There's also another one of these we're going to look at. Oh, dude, there was like a load of gold blocks that I found. I saw them from afar. I didn't go for them because I wanted to wait for Well, I wanted to wait until I was recording. Alright, we're just using the coward's weapon here. There we go. Coward's weapon always comes in. There's so much irony behind that statement. Right, anyway, moving on. Oh, hello there. Ooh, Curse of Vanishing. Don't mind if I do. What are you looking at? What else do we have? We've got more gilded blackstone. And that guy's finally seen fit to run through the doorway. I thought he was waiting for backup. Oh, here we go. He's running away though. I'm protected if I stand next to this zombified piglin. Soul speed 1. Wait, soul speed? What does that do again? Okay, right. Our protection is left. So there seems to be chests that we may have missed in the other one. Maybe we didn't explore far enough. Or maybe it's just that chests are in a different place. That is just soul sand. I must say I do like the old glowstone texture a wee bit more than the new stuff, which is why it's still in. As for the magma blocks, I forgot to change them out. So that's why they're still the old texture. Oh, hello. Hey. I don't remember there being this many chests in the other one. The other one maybe was a bit small, whatever. I'm just repeating myself. Oh, whoops. Well, I messed up. Whoops. So now I've got double the enemies. Twice the pride, double the fall. Alright, we're going to look for the other one now. It was, I think, at the other one that there was loads and loads of gold. So, that's where we're heading now. 210. What was it? It was 210. Oh, hello there. Check this out. Is this one of these? Ah, it's a ruined portal. I've heard about these. There is a chest containing a golden apple, respiration 3, bunch of obsidian, bunch of gold nuggets. A fire charge if you fancy starting a fire. Not bad. So yeah, this must be crying obsidian. Oh, do you know what? I've just realised this is what crying obsidian looks like when you're using the old textures. And I think that's a throwback to when they added it before. Like they added crying obsidian before. And that's what it was going to look like. So that's a texture we'll need to change because I think it looks really nice. We might... Should we use the... I wonder what the new obsidian looks like. See, I don't particularly like that obsidian. Although it does go arguably better with the crying obsidian. I'm not sure I even like that crying obsidian. I mean, it's better than the funky stuff that we just saw there. Curious. Oh, hello. Curious Furious. Ah, here we go. That was an easy flight. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to empty our inventories of everything. Where's my food? Please tell me I didn't get rid of my food. No, I didn't. Alright, here we go. So there was a... Like I saw a bit of a pyramid with loads of gold blocks. Aye, up there. I think. Oh yeah, right over there. Ciao. Alright. Let's take this slowly. Slow and steady. So let's count. We'll have a look at the number of gold blocks we obtain after digging all this up. 16. Wow. That is very OP. I didn't get that at any of the other ones. I mean, maybe... Oh, wait. Maybe this is different. How dare they? There seems to be a high proportion of them spawning with enchanted swords. Just lost a piece of armor there to lava. I think I'll survive. I think I'll survive that loss. Right. Oh, hello. There's a lot of bad guys. Oh, hello. And you know what? Let's just pick all that up. Oh, netherite scrap. I didn't realise you got on. There was scraps in the last one. Buzz off. How dare thee. Alright, we're on the roof. There's a massive lava fall, but that is about it. There's a chest down there. Let's take a quick peek. Ooh, hello there. I think that's the thing you use to set your spawn. Well, it should be cool to test, but you know, I've got reasons for not wanting to do that. Is that it? A bastion remnant. Yeah, so you get different types. I had no idea. But I do now because that's, I think, 3 different types we found. That guy's a bit stuck. Let's help him out. Psych. Get psyched out, bud. Right. Is that it? We good? We happy? Think so. Now, that's not the only reason we're here. We are here. A, to get gold. B, to check these out. Was I already down there? Is that where I came from? I think that's the bridge I came from. Yeah, this is the bridge I came from. We're also here because I'm going to try and get some netherite. Not even sure if that's like the best method, but we'll find out. Alright, immediately all heck breaks loose. Do we actually get anything? Now the trick is obviously that... Well, yeah, that was a massive waste. The trick is obviously the nether... The ancient debris will remain. You know, it won't get blown up. And it'll be very obvious if you need to dig it and all that. But as it so happens, there's none here. Wow. I wish I'd seen that. Oh no. Oh, we just messed up. We royally messed up. Well, that backfired. That backfired royally. I need tips on how to do this effectively. Hey! Totally wasn't looking there. But we got one. We got one block of ancient debris. That must be the Minecraft music. Alright. Oh, it doesn't burn, does it? Did we get it? No, we did. It's because we got full inventory. There we go. Should we test to see if it burns? Whoa! I burn. Yeah, no, we didn't need to test if I burn. That's pretty obvious. Wow. I didn't even have food in my bar. I was going to say, if I didn't have full diamond or... Oh, wow. That would have been terrible. Oh, hello there. Surely, I think this is enough. I think you'll need about 4 ancient debris to make 1 ingot. Hey, I missed these. I bet you these were on screen and I would be cringing if I hadn't seen them. So there seems to be a lot more of randomly generated lava pools, which I get the impression they've been added in order to make it a little more challenging, like when looking for the netherite. Obviously because, you know, if you're using TNT, it all, like, caves in and makes it a nightmare for you like this lava is doing for me now. I know netherite armor and stuff doesn't burn, which is obviously nice. Oh, for Pete's sake. Alright, so I managed to gather together quite a bit of ancient debris, which we're currently smelting into nether scraps. We should have about 34, which is enough for... Well, 32 divided by 4 is 8. So we should be able to make 8 ingots, which is enough to get us a full set of armor, plus all the main tools. The only thing we can't make is a garden tool, but I mean, that's alright. And... we might as well get started now. Oh, I've actually got quite a bit of gold that I forgot to smelt. We might as well get started with using some gold to craft the ingot. So let's turn that off. There we go. So netherite ingot, you need 4 gold, 4 pieces of netherite, scraps, and boom. There you go. We have got our first ever netherite ingot in the game. Let's see if this is finishing off. What I'm going to do actually is take our smithing table and just dump it there. It can stay there. This is how we're going to convert our armor. So, we'll do the chest plate first. Ooh, I notice how the texture of the chest plate changes from the... Well, obviously I've got the old diamond chest plate texture. Changes to the only netherite chest plate texture because obviously there wasn't an old version. But it keeps enchants. We've got to do it. Oh, I didn't check how much better it was. I'm sure that all that info's on the wiki. I know it's got knockback resistance, it's got better armor toughness, its armor's exactly the same, and its durability, I'm assuming, is a wee bit higher. So let's just do that. I was worried there was going to be a bug where it just ate all the... Ooh. Why is it crossed? Why is it crossed? Oh, is it crossed because there's nothing there? Oh, yeah, okay. I thought it was, like, rejecting us. Oh. Hello there. Not bad. Well, there's another advancement made. I do like the boot textures. I don't like the chestplate one. The helmet one's kind of meh. But I do like the boot textures. Anyway, full suit of netherite armor. So much for being anti-meta man. Oh, this is where we can test durability. So as you can see, 1500 durability compared with 2k. So it's a big, big difference in terms of the in terms of the tools, I should say. Same there. I'm sure it'll be the same for the sword and the axe as well. There we go. We've got ourselves a full set. It's almost like enchanted wood tools in a way. That's what it reminds me of. Kind of paradoxically, but there you go. We've made the advancement and we've got ourselves the best stuff in the game. Once again, we've upgraded. Okay, so I made a mistake. I thought lodestones were the respawn anchors, but they're not because they're not called respawn anchors. But before I remembered what respawn anchors were called, I thought lodestones were respawn anchors. But apparently these can change the place your compass points to. Well, let's test it. So we'll just place it here, chuck one of them in, and there we go. What's that? Country load, take me home. Use a compass on a lodestone. Does it work? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, I totally missed that. Right. I get it. So these compasses are unenchanted and they will always point to the spawn point. However, these compasses, which have the enchanted glint, they will point to this lodestone. And then if we dig it up, the compasses go a wee bit crazy. I wonder if that means they're lost. Right, what I do kind of want to do is place them under here. This is kind of like the centre of our village. I mean, it's not that far from the spawn point, so it's, you know, kind of pointless. So lodestone. And there we go. We've reset it. And we'll reset this one as well. Cool. Anyway, yeah, let's have a look. Compass. As you can see, the compass is pointing right into the middle of our beacon. So that's kind of cool. We've only got 2 compasses, though. I should have done all of them. Alright, our final activity for this episode will be a village project. First of all, we're going to take a census of the golem population. That's 4, 5, 6. That guy's already been damaged, which is a wee bit worrying. 7, 8, 9. Look at that. Look at how many there are. I've lost count, but I'm pretty sure we're in double figures now. I'm fairly certain we're in double figures. Anyway, yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to get as many of the unemployed villagers as possible and turn them into Fletchers. The reason for this is because Fletchers trade sticks for emeralds, which is really good because obviously you can grow trees with bone meal and pretty much instantly get logs, sticks, and there you go, you got yourself some emeralds. It's probably the best trade, one of the best trades I would say, for this sort of a thing. I think we'll have maybe a glass ceiling. I think that might look pretty cool. Well, I did a bit of building for once. It's not the worst thing ever. Could be better, but I mean, whatever. For someone who lacks confidence, motivation to build in this game these days, it's not too bad. Okay, I went for the most basic blocks ever. Some of these blocks have been in the game non-stop since the start, and yeah, I could have used some of the newer blocks, but I wanted to kind of keep it relatively in theme here. As you can see, this is a well, it's a classic village, the classic village blocks and everything, and I kind of wanted to keep it that way. The one issue is the fletching table kind of stands out a wee bit, but I mean, that's okay. Another problem, well, it's not really a problem, I could change it easily, but I've got barrels here, which I hope don't end up accidentally giving villagers a profession, but we'll just have to wait and see. The other issue is, okay, there's a lot of issues. Well, lighting was an issue, but I just kind of threw stuff in the ceiling and hope that works. But these guys, I'm not sure if they'll be able to like refill their supply, I guess. Did that work? This guy got a new profession oh, there we go, okay. Yeah, apart from the stick trade, they don't have many that are like useful, I don't think. As you can see, I've kind of made it zombie proof. I've got rid of, well, it used to be a stair here, turned it to half slab so baby zombies shouldn't jump up and run in. Not that they would get this far with the amount of iron golems that are spawning on the surface. I'm going to have to go and get rid of some more because they're increasing so much. I've already got 3 there, 3 over there. There's a bunch outside too. I mean, I've already shown you one guy that's in the water. There's a few more guys over here. Yeah, one guy in the forest. There's another chap. Yeah, they're everywhere. If there was a way to transport them outside, that would be nice, because then they can like do something useful and defend the village from the outside, which is fine to a point. But then once there's a zombie inside and there's no iron golems inside to defend, that's when there's issues. Anyway, that will do it for this episode. Managed to accomplish a lot, which is good. That's always what we're looking to do. And yeah, join me again next time to find out what the heck we're going to do. Until then, bye for now.